Well, hello there. I've been thinking about a lot of things that we as Kaizer Chiefs fans have been saying, the people that we've been blaming and the people that we've not been blaming. And to start off with, let's start with the physical trainer of Kaizer Chiefs. Should he be fired? Does he know what he's doing? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, he should be fired because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's scorer lomuntu, and what is this scorer doing with players? To which I respond, he might not know much about conditioning, but he might know about fitness. Because here's the thing, other teams, they will get a conditioning coach and a fitness coach. The fitness coach makes sure that people are fit in general. The conditioning coach makes sure that the players are fit in general, like any other person, but more because they're athletes. However, people have been blaming Umuzi and saying, oh, this guy is the one who's causing people to get injured all the time. But then I say, remember in the season when Nukovic was getting injured a lot, Castro was also always getting injured. You were also getting other players, Abole Bohang Manyama, who were also getting injured. To me, that says, why is Kaizer Chiefs also signing players who are injury prone? Because by the time Lebohang Manyama came to Kaizer Chiefs, we knew that he had his own injury problems. You look at Unukovic right now, he's playing for ETS Galaxy and he's scoring some goals, but also he's not been sidelined as much as he was getting sidelined at Kaizer Chiefs. We're hearing things like, oh, a player was played after having gotten injections. Umuzo was not there at the time, yet players were still getting injured. So that's the first person that we've been kind of saying this is the guy's fault and it's only him, he's the one who's at fault. Number two, we look at Mamelodi Sundowns. We've talked about Mamelodi Sundowns a lot and the things that we think they've done wrong, but at the same time, are you telling me that Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns are actually responsible for Kaizer Chiefs losing the league on the last day in the 2019-2020 season? People will say yes because they bought George Malulega and they signed the pre-contract with him, to which I say, but that didn't mean you must stop playing him, because there are some players who sign pre-contracts to move to other teams, but they still feature in those teams. You look at how much lack of creativity Chiefs were lacking in the closing stages of that season. Then you're saying, but we were benching the player who would have been a solution in regards to creating chances. And also, it's not Malulega's fault. Now that Malulega was sidelined, then now why not find another way of playing Ernst Middendorp? Why not find a way that is going to help the team win? Because Malulega was sidelined or was placed on the side Feb, and the season continued, and then COVID came, and then it was March, and then Malulega after that didn't play. And my question is, are we really going to say it's just Sundowns? Because they might be a factor, but they are not the only thing. Are you going to tell me that Sundowns are also the reason why Ulepasa scored that penalty and we lost in the last minutes in the Telkom knockout against TS Galaxy? No. So there might be some things that Sundowns does, but that does not necessarily mean they are responsible for the trophy drought in the past 9 years. Yes, there are things they do, but sometimes Guatina, when it comes to who is Kaizer Chiefs linked with, how long does it take for Kaizer Chiefs to actually go and sign that player? Because Sundowns are not trying to negotiate. Yes, they have money. I know that stuff. But we are the same fan base who are always talking about, oh, Kaizer Chiefs is the biggest brand in South Africa. We have 20 sponsors. We have MedShield. We have Vodacom. And then where are we taking the money from all those sponsors if we're not putting it towards player contracts or getting players? Because now Kaizer Chiefs, another thing that we are bantering about is the fact that Kaizer Chiefs players make more money than the players from other teams. Do you understand that Sundown spending 10 million on Mendieta and Kaizer Chiefs spending $1.4 million per month on Toli? Sundowns then spending like 200,000 or 100,000 paying Mendieta per month. Which one do you think is more expensive? It's not the Dolly that we got on a free transfer and we are putting him on high wages, but it's actually the guy who was bought for 10 million and then is paid less money. But with Kaizer Chiefs, it's Komelo Lochis, it's Uloch is getting 50,000. Look at about Dolly, they are getting 1.4 million. Getting 1.4 million Besens and 1.4 million because he's sitting on the bench with that 1.4 million and he's not performing with that 1.4 million. And then on the other hand, you have other players, Abahola, like a fraction of what Utoli is earning, and they're performing way better than him. And Tina, we're out here bantering about those things. We banter about, or we say sometimes it's taking players from Chiefs, but why are Kaizer Chiefs not finding ways of negotiating and finding ways of getting the deal over the line, because there are negotiations like Abubakar Nazir. He was wanted by Chiefs that other season. I think 2 seasons back they ended up not signing him, and then a year later Sundowns ended up signing him. Whose fault is it? It was all an entire year of not doing anything with the player. He's just targeted by Kaizer Chiefs, but the team never does anything about it. And then we sit here and we end up blaming Mamelodi Sundowns. And then we go to the coaching situation. We throw things at coaches. We're saying the coaches suck, but who's hiring the coaches? Is it not the same management who are actually going out and hiring coaches? And they're going to say there's a Chiefs' way, but they keep hiring coaches who are not kind of coaching the kind of football that identifies as Chiefs' way. So there are a lot of these questions, Uguti. How long are we going to continue just putting blame on everyone else but our management? Because ultimately they are the ones who are running the team, and they should account to us, because at the end of the day what we hear them saying is that it's the agents who are the problem. Sometimes it's the coaches who are the problem. Sometimes it's Sundowns who's sabotaging them. But maybe we should stop pointing this finger at everyone else and look at the 3 fingers that are pointing right back at us, because ultimately Kaizer Chiefs are the ones who have put us in this position. And you might disagree with me. Do let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals alpelumoy.